Welcome back to another Badcast video, because we changed the name to Badcast, right?
That's right. We changed the name to the Badcast.
Yep. It's been a little bit. I don't know what episode we're on.
I think it's like 17 or 18.
I think so. We're getting close to the 20 mark.
Yeah.
We took a little break, just doing a little rebranding with BT and figuring out what
Figuring out what we're gonna do.
Where do we want to go from here and shit. But we just recorded a video. The Minecraft movie.
Yeah, we won't spoil too much, but in recent times we've been watching watching the Minecraft movie.
We watched a little Minecraft movie. We started a new series, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Reviewing movies and stuff. So guys, make sure you go check that out.
Keep an eye out for that.
Give a little peeky poo. You know what I mean? But yeah, hasn't been much going on recently.
Yeah, it's been pretty sad over here at Fort Badtastic.
At the Badtastic headquarters. All
we do is play Magic, smoke cigarettes,
and drink Heineken.
Yeah, and sometimes a buzzball, but only the blue ones because we like to pretend it's shield potion.
Because they look like shield pots.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just been playing a fuck ton of Magic, and we're not gonna bore anybody about it, but
yeah. It's been affecting our good friend Eric.
Eric.
He's been getting really tired of it.
Put up a photo of how Eric's looking nowadays.
See those sunken in eyes.
This is before and after Magic.
Before he plays 2 rounds of Magic.
Yeah, before he plays.
After.
So we've just been doing that. I've been working like a dog. I've been working at the local chicken shack. So it's been a very long couple of weeks.
It smells like chicken every time I see you.
People have been yelling at me.
Not making the chicken right.
Not
frying it enough.
They've been saying really mean things to me. But I prevail for that,
Speaking of
$10 an hour.
Getting $10 an hour. Yeah, really. It makes me think of Jimmy John's just being treated like a fucking treated like you are gum on a sidewalk.
Yeah, an absolute peon, bro.
I know our good buddy Eric has I don't know if he ever even told the story in the podcast. I know you know the one where some guy told him that he'll never be successful in life because he didn't put pickles on a sandwich. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
Like he just forgot pickles. Nothing, like, you could easily hand the sandwich back over. Yeah. You're like, all right, let me just put some on real quick.
Hey, no.
You're not going to succeed in life.
No, you actually looked at me like, you're a failure.
You're a failure.
Never going to succeed in life. Just because you didn't fucking...
Dude, I'm 16.
I'm sorry. So, I've had...
like literally kids back then.
I know. I've had so many interesting interactions during that job. Like, I told you about the napkin one, right? Where, I forgot somebody's napkin, in their bag. He came in.
Livid.
Dude, he was stomping, throwing shit around. He's, yelling at me because I forgot to put napkins in his thing. So, that shook me up.
And that will always bother me because I can't count how many times that I've gotten, just get a little fast food and then, they either forget food or, they don't even put in napkins.
Yeah, they do.
It's such a common thing. Why are you throwing a fucking fit about it, you know?
You didn't pay for the napkins, dude. So.
Do you remember the one time I drew, a really creepy doctor... I drew, a really creepy Cat in the Hat guy on, a napkin and gave it to a customer, or, put it in a customer's bag.
Yeah, I got a video of it. He plopped it in a bag and folded it up and just gave it to a customer. I wonder if we still have the photo of the little guy. I don't know where that is.
I don't know if I have it or not. But
I think I do. I think I saw it the other day, actually. I don't know.
So creative back then because we didn't have anything to do.
It would be boring as fuck.
So boring.
I remember I have this series of drawing these little grotesque photos.
Yeah, our higher ups.
Yeah, the higher ups, and so I don't know. I drew a photo of whatever his name was, one of the area managers, and he was like, "Whoever's drawing these, stop!" And so I drew another one just to spite him and shit. One of my favorite little series that we did there. Loved it.
Don't feel bad about that guy because he was a creep.
Yeah, dude, he was a bad person. Got outed last couple
months that we were working there.
Yeah, outed as a really bad person. I'm not gonna name drop. Not gonna go into depth with it, but yeah.
But fuck you.
You know who you are.
Do you think he actually watches?
Yeah. Do you think he sits down?
Keeping in touch?
Yeah, he sits down on a Friday night. He's like, oh, Bad Boys is
This is
posting.
this is what I need right
The
now.
Bad Boys are posting tonight.
Just listening to the podcast and more shit talking him.
Yeah, he's sitting there
I'm
like
gonna start crying.
Yeah, like a piece of shit on his couch. Got Cheeto dust all over him. He's got like a white
Getting
beater on.
cucked by his wife.
Yep. He's like, I gotta watch Badtastic tonight.
I gotta watch this.
There's nothing else I can do. I do wonder where a lot of those employees are now. Like, what are they doing? I've seen some of them passing by. Evan? Evan, I think you unplugged your...
Hello?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
You gotta be careful. Sometimes those things unplug.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we didn't hear you for a second
I
there.
thought that was broken or something.
Yeah. You know, quality on BT here is top notch.
Yeah.
These are very real microphones. They do work.
Yeah. As you can see.
Yep.
There's a cord.
Yeah, the production quality is getting pretty high here on BT.
Yeah. As you can see. That's really cool. Do you want to turn around for us? Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there he goes.
He just
Okay.
got a little scared.
Don't worry.
Yeah, it'll take a minute. He's just doing his thing.
Every time I go to Jimmy John's though, like I kind of think about like I wonder if I'll see like one person I know.
Yeah.
And there's only like one person I think that still works there, and
Yes.
I'm not gonna say her name, but
Yes, I've seen it.
similar to Diamond.
Yeah.
I think you know what I'm getting at.
Yep.
But she's the only person there that I see like occasionally if I'm down here.
Yep. I will say I've seen her
I'll be
working
like,
there.
hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Diamond. Diamond.
So yeah, that's such a weird point in our lives. But you know, nowadays we're big internet YouTubers.
We're big e-celebs.
Yeah, we're micro internet niche celebrities, and so we don't work.
It feels kind of weird being on the internet in this day and age.
Yeah.
Because you need to be. I feel like you kind of have to be chronically online to really know what's happening in the internet now. Because things happen things come and go in hours on the internet.
It is
weird.
Such a competitive landscape nowadays. Like it still was very competitive like 8 years ago when we started this.
But now like everyone is on the internet.
Yeah, everybody, like if you talk to anybody, they've either been in a video, like they watch YouTube, or like they know, like it's so.
I feel like more people might watch YouTube more than like streaming services now.
I agree. I do kind of feel like I do.
Honestly,
I watch YouTube like
I call
literally every
myself
day.
a movie lover, but then I'm like whenever I get home, I kind of turn on YouTube.
I turn to YouTube all the time. I have like the people I always watch. You know,
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye, Papa Meat,
Jablinski Gaming.
Jablinski Games with all his.
What's Jablin Jables?
But I will say though, I do feel like either Hollywood's like dying, either Hollywood or like
That's
the
what
fucking.
it feels like.
It does feel like that.
The threat of AI.
I mean, threat of AI, but also the threat of just like,
Things are becoming too expensive in Hollywood too.
Yeah. And there's just like a lot of fucked up things going on in there, and you could just tell. Like, I mean, the Minecraft movie was an absolute smashing success.
I'm surprised that it was made on a $150 million budget.
I was surprised
because I mean we're so used to seeing like 300 million, 200 million nowadays.
And the fact too that is all like CGI.
Yeah,
which is weird.
I didn't even think about that. I don't know, like outside of like the school scene, like whenever they're outside, they probably were just in a green screen room for that whole filming.
I'm sure they were. Have you seen like the clips of like I pirated the
pirated version where it's unfinished? I actually wanted to watch that version.
Yeah, is that an actual thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
it
that.
was going around on Twitter.
I
was trying to get a hold of it, but it kept getting taken down.
I saw like the villagers that had like normal size heads.
Yeah.
And they're walking around. It was weird. I was curious if that was real.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
But yeah, I was just.
Sorry, you go.
No, you go ahead.
No, you.
I was just gonna say the YouTube situation and stuff, and it's like it's so difficult, and it's also so fucking difficult to like. If you haven't started something with YouTube yet, starting nowadays,
It's so hard.
virtually impossible if you don't have like a
In existing, like if you haven't been around already.
like
Even though we're not like big, the name Badtastic is on Google.
yeah, it is.
Like we're.
I will say,
we've been around long enough to be like a part of the internet.
I will say you can look us up. You'll find shit.
You can find some stuff.
I will also say
that does help a lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty important.
we had our like taste of fame for like a period of time when we started TikTok and had like 250,000. we're developing a fan base, and that was like one of the coolest things ever.
Yeah. But we just didn't. I feel like we just didn't know how to. We just weren't mature enough to understand it.
Yeah, we didn't leverage it very well, and I think
we were just too stuck in the muscle man hole.
Oh my god, I was chronically stuck in that because
to the point we're still I stream on TikTok every now and again if I have nothing to do. If I'm just bored, just want to like play a game and feel like being productive.
Yeah.
Every now and again, I'll still get like a comment on like our stream where someone's like "Muscle Man."
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's still like people still remember that, and kind of sucks because we're trying to do other stuff now.
Yeah, we're trying to break that. I mean, we've been trying to break that mold for years.
Yeah.
And so it is crazy to think about. I mean, in a way, that's interesting that we have left an impression on some people.
Oh yeah.
But I'm very excited about what we're gonna be doing here for you, like our YouTube account. Or we just stick to like.
I think we could do way cooler stuff.
Exactly, like 2 or 3 series. We do the movie review, we do some skits, and then we do the podcast.
Yeah.
We stick to that, and we only upgrade in the quality of it and like the consistency. So I feel like it's gonna be a pretty cool change of pace. Oh yeah. But yeah, so it's been a very interesting journey with this whole account.
TikTok is supposed to be getting taken down again.
Haven't they been trying to do that for like years now?
Well, this time around is because of the China tariff situation going on over there.
Yeah.
The U.S. and China were supposed to be working out a deal. Amazon was thinking about buying a few other
TikTok?
places. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean.
Yeah, makes sense for Amazon.
It's like one of the biggest
TikTok
things.
shop.
Yeah.
But no deal has been made, so they're putting a 90-day ban or putting a 90-day countdown on it until it gets banned.
Until it gets banned or something. I will say that one brief 10 minutes where it was unaccessible. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
When it was down, TikTok was down and people couldn't access it and stuff. Was eye-opening.
Yeah.
That was kind of interesting.
A lot of people were genuinely upset about not having TikTok because a lot of people get their news from TikTok and just get everything from TikTok.
Mm-hmm. For a second there, it sounded like you said nudes, but I know you said
they get their nudes from TikTok.
They get their nudes from TikTok. No, they get their news. Yeah, there's a lot of publicity and a lot of
there's money to be made on that app. It's a whole other economy pretty much. It's like opening a whole new economy.
It is. It really is. People I don't know. It's also just the short form. I keep spinning everywhere. The short form content is so dominant right now.
Yeah, I always look back at Vine.
Yeah, it was a pioneer.
That started it. Yeah,
it was a pioneer.
Vine was only 6 seconds. You only had 6 seconds to make your joke.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have the infinite amount of time that we do now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and TikTok used to be just like that.
Yeah.
But now
it's like
1,
all right, now
2
you can do
minute.
a minute, now you can do 3 minutes, now you can do 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's just literally
that's made it worse.
It's such an interesting thing to see content go from short form to long form, then back to short form, then back to long form.
Yeah.
It's like this uphill, up and down. It's such an interesting way to look at it.
It's just kind of I don't want to think about it this way, but it's like everyone just wants to shut their brain off.
It is.
Because I think video essays are more popular than they've ever been before. And it's people watch those, but how much information are you actually taking in from that said video essay?
That is true.
Because you just kind of want something to turn on while you're doing stuff.
Yeah, like podcasts,
Yeah.
I'm sure
this podcast.
If anybody
I'm sure someone's listening to this and thinking,
dude.
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, I'm sure one person out there has got this podcast in the background and not that's just how you watch podcasts now in long form content.
Yeah.
Just putting them in the background. I know for damn well, sure, I put on magic videos in the background with people playing it.
When I'm playing games, I turn on a wrestling fucking video, history video or some shit.
Yeah, some long form content just in the background.
Yeah, I feel like it's been quite a while since people have been do you watch this YouTuber for comedic reasons or something like that? I never hear anyone talk about shit like that.
I will.
It's Jubilee. Jubilee is super popular too, that type of content.
Yeah, no, seriously. I will say, though, one of my favorite things to do is, or one of my favorite things right now is that Jack is Jacksepticeye is completely just going against the grain and he's uploading.
I love everything he does.
Dude, he posted a 5-hour gameplay video and I'm watching it right now. I just fucking love it.
It's so awesome.
I love that. I love how he just doesn't care.
Do you know who Quentin Reviews is?
I've heard of their account. I don't know if I've watched.
He's a movie, film, TV, essay kind of guy.
What was his account name?
Quentin Reviews, I think.
I don't know if you might have brought that up before, but it could have been something else.
He has, I think he has maybe the longest video on YouTube. He has a series retrospective on the Beverly Hillbillies from like the 70s or... He did it with his dad. Guess how long this video is?
Couple hours?
42 hours. Nearly 2 days of viewing to finish this video.
So, like, you watched it?
He watched the entire series,
while
did
recording?
a whole retrospective. Not while recording, he just sat down with his dad and just talked about it.
That's crazy.
He's been working on this video for like a year, I think.
That's insane. See, cool projects like that is what keeps me, like, still invested with YouTube and everything.
But you know what sucks? Like, I see a lot of people talking about that video, and they're like, who's gonna actually sit down and watch this? This is gay.
That's
like,
fucking historic, man.
I guess I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, you couldn't do that.
Yeah,
a
no.
42-hour YouTube video.
Fuck no, dude. Dude, I'm all for the long form content. Let's bring it back.
Yeah.
I love that it's like people there's people out there that are just like, let's stick with the long form content. Let's not do the short form. So short form, like, I don't know.
It's fun, but there's only so much you could do.
Yeah. I wish it wasn't so, like, heavily reliant on doing that to, achieve...
To get, like, our, It's
momentum, I guess.
And videos can still blow up, but I feel like I see TikToks blow up way more than I do, like, videos.
Yeah. Oh, my God. TikTok is such an, like, competitive platform. Ugh. I was doing that for, like, what, a year or two? Of just, like, constantly posting?
Consistent posting for, like, a year or two, yeah.
Yeah. We would record, like... I don't know, every Friday or something.
We record like 3 or 6 TikToks a day.
Yeah, we posted every day for a period.
We were crazy with it.
We were crazy with it. And we definitely got somewhere with it. It was pretty dope.
I mean, we made money, so I mean...
We were able to make that money and invest it back into this. Yeah. So I will say...
Can't be mad at that.
I will say, yeah, TikTok...
Definitely awesome.
Definitely helped, like, I don't know, progress the journey that we've been on here for BT.
And I mean, we're still not even done with TikTok. It's just not the focus anymore.
Yeah, it is not
just
the focus.
I don't think any of us really know what to do.
I like to be a little bit more invested with what we're doing with our content, like YouTube, where we have a setup.
It's mainly. Hey.
No, he's doing his thing.
One more drag.
He's doing his thing, man. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we just be posting like our little clips on our shorts.
Yeah, our little goofy clips. I do want to get into streaming and then post those stream clips because I feel like that's such a good way to...
Stream clips are fun.
Yeah, I love stream clips. I watch like Wubby's like clips all the time.
Wubby's awesome.
Yeah, paid money Wubby.
Wubby, can you come on the podcast for us?
Wubby, can you please come out here to Michigan and come on the podcast?
Do a shout out to our boys, the Super Knuckleheads, because we were in the talks of doing a stream with them, but then I think we were all just too busy. None of us could really get around to it.
And that's the big thing too, is that we definitely should and want to do collaborations with people.
Yeah.
It's tough. But on the other hand, I think, and I get always optimistic about this kind of stuff, but I think once we stick with this content, we'll be able to relate with like more niches and stuff and connect with more people and then maybe like collaborate. And I think that would be just so cool to meet some of the little goofs out there that's doing the same thing that we're doing.
Yeah. We need to find some Detroit natives that we can collab with.
I know.
Like we had Caleb on here.
Yeah. Which I would love to do another like little podcast or like a project with them. So Caleb, if you're watching this, man, I think this is off topic, I guess, still collaborating or like content creators and stuff. I think Cold Ones was in the U.S. for a period.
Yeah, they were in the U.S. pretty recently. They just left, I think. They were not in Michigan, sadly.
I know, but they're launching Grog in Michigan.
Is that out?
I don't know.
We have to do a video on Grog.
I would 100% do a video on Grog.
Americans try Grog. That's the video title.
The little Michiganders try Grog. Bro, yeah, we got to represent Michigan.
I'm going to look it up right now and see if we can get Grog anywhere.
I genuinely want to try Grog.
I do too.
It's a seltzer, right?
Yeah.
That's easy.
So it's going to be easy going.
Yep. It looks good. I do want to get their merch too. I feel like their like cool shirts or whatever is really a cool lineup. Oh, can you imagine collaborating with like
dude? They have Grog and it's look, I have a map. It's on their website. We should go get some after this.
I'm 100% down. That's crazy.
Do a little day drinking.
Ooh. That's crazy.
Oh my god, I'm pretty excited for that.
I'm excited too.
Because we got to do a video on that.
Oh my god, I am a fucking I'm a Cold Ones fan, bro.
We're cold heads.
We're cold heads, and we're cold heads, and we're Meg heads too.
Yeah.
Super mega, bro.
Super Megan.
Super Megan. So what runtime are we at right now?
Like 20 minutes. We can go for like 5 more minutes and probably cut it.
Yeah.
I was thinking I'll probably when we do those movie videos, I'll upload like a separate podcast channel. Mm-hmm. So that becomes its own little like podcast channel on Spotify.
Yes.
Because I know I listen to a lot of like film podcasts and they always put their shit on Spotify. So it's like, that could be.
That's a really good idea.
For more reach.
Yep. I think it's a really good idea. And I think that just has like, I don't know. Like once you connect content to pre-existing media like that, it is so much easier to find those people like in those communities and stuff. I'm just excited. I'm excited to do that. I want to talk about movies.
I can't wait to I really want to do that Dune one too, where we talk about the '80s Dune movie.
We got to do that. Yeah. Maybe we do that for the.
Could be.
We'll see. I want to do that. There's like 3 movies I already still.
Yeah, there was I forget the name of it. It was the one that you sent me with the CGI cat.
Mirror Mask.
Yeah, Mirror Mask. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was
one looks trippy as fuck.
That's how
because I always see the edits to Imogen Heap to that song.
That's how I found Imogen Heap's like headlock song. Because I didn't hear about it prior to that, but of course, unfortunately, I followed the trend. The trend.
It's a banger.
But yeah, Mirror Mask was like a trippy movie. It looks really cool.
Have you seen Gummo?
I have that on my list.
Yeah, I have it on my list too. That'd be a fun one to do.
That's like the
kids like sitting in the bathtub with like a fucking bowl of beans or something. It looks so interesting.
Apparently, it's a pretty like I don't know. It's pretty interesting, to say the least.
I know the director is kind of like a weird guy.
Yeah,
he's like the director is like one of the few have you seen this movie called Baby Invasion?
No, I never even heard of that.
I'll have to show you. I'll have to put it up here. People are calling it like brain rot defined because of like the way it is.
Oh, what the fuck?
From what I understand, it's shot from the perspective of someone streaming on like a Chinese platform. So like at all times of the movie, it's like there's just words on the screen. It's
chaotic.
Chaotic, yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know how watchable this movie is.
That's gonna be really
like that director has gone into like a very like experimental like deep dive into this generation.
And see, it'd be cool to do movies like that too, that are like so weird and interesting, and probably like the average moviegoer probably has never heard of it.
It's just downright unwatchable, but like you're kind of talking about the moviegoer.
Maybe you watch the most unwatchable movie. Hey, that's not a bad thought right there.
We're about to watch the most unwatchable movies.
This also popped in my head, but we still have not done thumbnail photos. So we'll have to
We have to do that.
We have to do that after this.
We have to do that for both the podcast and the movie.
Yep. So we'll do that after this. But I want to make sure, because
we do need to do that.
Yeah, because that's another thing. Like
our I'm sure you guys noticed our thumbnails haven't been the best lately.
Yeah, getting a little lazy.
The times have changed.
Yeah, we I don't know. It's summertime. I always get super optimistic and horny in the summertime. I need to do more content. So yeah, we're gonna get a little artsy fartsy with the thumbnails, and I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot I want to do. I still want to do like more music videos.
Oh yeah,
because that last one we did was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm talking to Caleb about doing one
this summer.
Yeah, did I tell you about it?
I don't know.
Caleb, if you're watching this, I love you, but. I was texting the other day, and like I found like this cool art park, and I sent it to him. I sent him like a little like mood board of, like the art park and everything. And I was like, "Yo, let me know what you think of this. Maybe like it could be cool for the music video for the summer." And he was like, "Yeah, I've been there," and that was it.
Oh,
I was like, "All right,
okay, good talk,
brother."
Yeah. But I think you sent me that too. It looks pretty dope. So like even outside of that.
Yeah.
We could just like do something there.
But yeah, check out our boy To The Core.
He makes some awesome
pretty epic music.
I recommend that I don't know if there's much else I can rant about.
Yeah, I think we've kind of said our piece.
Yeah, guys, fucking, stick around. It's going to get a little wild, a little crazy. Long form content over short form content. I'm just going to say right now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for sticking around. Please leave a like and subscribe. And leave in the comments your favorite YouTuber. And maybe we'll collaborate with them. Go! PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier,
Jablinski
Games, the top 3, Game Grumps. Wonder what they're doing nowadays.
Pro Jared.
Jared.
Jontron.
Oh my God. Video Game Donkey. You know, all the classics. So I'm good with leaving it right there, though.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you wanted to say?
Stay tuned.
As always.
Sweet goodness.
Hell fucking yeah. Ow!